And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at the Fairce Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky for tonight's first round action of the 55th District High School basketball tournament of both the girls and the boys. First round tonight. Game one tonight will be the girls' game featuring Jackson City taking on Wolfe County. Then the boys match up 20 minutes after that one. Will also feature Wolfe County and Jackson City. Winners of both games tonight will respectively play Breathitt County in the girls and boys championship games of this tournament, as Breathitt County did secure the number one seed in the 55th district for the season. They're already automatically in the championship game of this tournament. And we will see if it will either be Wolfe County or Jackson City to take them on in the respective championship games. Of course, the girls' championship game going to be played this Wednesday night, with the boys' championship game being on Thursday night. Good evening, everybody. Tyler Wolf alongside Anthony Bersaglia tonight, and we are ready for postseason tournament time in Kentucky. Even though it is snowing outside, still yet the show must go on, as the old saying goes. And tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to send it back to the station now for about a 2-minute break, get a word in with some of our sponsors sponsoring our district coverage tournament action. And when we come right back, we'll have a little bit of insight on this one and what to expect. And stay with us. You're listening to coverage at the 55th District High School Basketball Tournament on WCBJ, The Wolf.
February is still giving you the winter blahs. Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm. We can show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-Ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. And don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, rosebros.com. See new Skechers Slip-Ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
Visit Scott Barnett and the staff today at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street in Jackson, for all of your electrical and plumbing supply needs for your next project. They also carry a wide variety of heating and cooling systems, along with metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4, and Saturdays, 8 until noon for your convenience. Phone 666-4052 for Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply. Proudly serving Breathitt and the surrounding counties since 1982.
Here's George Minks with Tim Shore Chrysler and Hazard. George, it's been a crazy year in the car business.
Yes, it has, Randy. You need to come up here and check us out at Tim Shore Chrysler and Hazard. We have got a whole lot full of new inventory and the best prices on pre-owned inventory.
George, are you still buying vehicles?
Yes, we're buying them every single day. We got a whole team just dedicated to finding vehicles. Go to our website, timshorechrysler.net, where you will find the best prices of any pre-owned car in the state of Kentucky, guaranteed.
Tim Shore Chrysler, Hazard.
February, it's all about connection. And let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
And we are back here at Breathitt County High School, the Fairce Woods Coliseum, for the first round of tonight's 55th District Basketball Tournament. And again, Tyler Wolf here with you alongside Anthony Bersaglia. Big thanks to our sponsors tonight. Rose Brothers Department Store in Jackson, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, Main Street in Jackson, Tim Shore Chrysler, Highway 80 in Hazard, Appalachian Wireless, Alice Lloyd College, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, the Martin Law Office in Jackson, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Main Street in Campton, the Breathitt Funeral Home, also Bates and Sloan Law Office in Hindman, Baker's Auto Parts, your Napa store in Jackson, also Jackson Flower Shop, Highway 15 in Jackson, Barnett's Plumbing and Electric of Jackson, and Hutch Automotive, your CarQuest store on Highway 15 in Jackson. Those are your sponsors of this week's coverage of the 55th District Basketball Tournament on WCBJ 103.7 The Wolf. And tonight, Wolfe County, the Lady Wolves, come into postseason tournament time with a record of 10-16 overall on the season. Jackson City, the Lady Tigers, a young team as well, head coached by Kelly McIntosh, 6-23 on the year. And as we said, winners of both games tonight, respectively, will take on Breathitt County in both the girls and the boys championship games here Wednesday and Thursday night. Girls championship game Wednesday night. Boys championship game will be Thursday night. And then next week is the regional tournaments. Girls region in Knott County Central this year for the 14th, and the boys 14th region right here at Breathitt County High School. Going to be a busy next couple of weeks here around the mountains and on the radio and online as well. And Anthony, thanks for joining us here tonight.
No problem, man. Great to be here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum, named after the great Breathitt County head coach. And we're just under a minute getting ready before we tip this off. So, Tyler, we'll talk a little bit more as the game goes on. And I know you will send it back to the station because we're seeing the National Guard and the National Anthem getting ready to go on here. But thank you for having me alongside and looking forward to the night's game on this snowy evening.
Yes, it is. And we will send it back to the station now for about a 3-minute or so break as we have the national anthem and prayer ceremonies here at the basketball gymnasium. And when we come right back, we'll have starting lineups and who officiates tonight's game. And we'll have the tip off too and plenty more. So stick with us here. You're listening to live coverage of the 55th District Basketball Tournament from WCBJ, The Wolf.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem. Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
No one wants to hear the words you need open heart surgery. But when you do, you want care you can trust. At Hazard ARH, Dr. James Shoptaw, cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience, leads a team you can count on. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw is with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. Learn more at arh.org/cardiology.
Each year, millions of people in the United States are injured in accidents. Many of these accidents are unfortunately caused by preventable carelessness. The law protects those harmed by negligent parties and allows the injured to seek compensation for their suffering. If you or a loved one has been injured in an accident resulted from negligence, that's when you need the help of a trusted friend like Todd Martin of the Martin Law Office. Todd and his colleagues have years of experience representing people across East Kentucky. Give them a call, 606-785-5045, or call the Salyersville office at 606-349-6171. The Martin Law Office, Hindman, Salyersville, Moorhead, and Jackson.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6, on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. big on commitment.
Your local Wolfe County Farm Bureau agents in Campton are Susan Cable and Roy Kelly, 606-668-3485.
This is Jeff Hamilton. My wife Jessica Moore Hamilton and I were recently blessed to purchase the Breathitt Funeral Home. We believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final service within a reasonable budget. We welcome the opportunity to price match, and we offer pre-need burial policies that lock in the price and are transferable like all pre-arrangements. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
For over 25 years, we've fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let's fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
And we'll go back to the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky, where we are set for the tip-off of the girls' matchup of the first round of the 55th District Basketball Tournament. Again, tonight is the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County against the Lady Tigers of Jackson City. And to run down the starting lineups and the folks officiating, here's Anthony Bersaglia.
Starting first for the Lady Tigers of Jackson City. At small forward, the 8th grader. Number 2, Emma Robinson. Starting at shooting guard, the sophomore. Number 3, Addie Curtis. Starting at center, the junior, number 22, Kendra Combs. Starting at point guard, the freshman, number 32, Riley Ritchie. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Tigers, starting at shooting guard, the senior, number 44, Kerrigan Turner. And for the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County, starting at power forward, the junior, she wears 0, Ona Hall. Starting at point guard, the sophomore, number 1, Hannah Bush. Starting at small forward, the sophomore, number 55, Miranda Cox. Starting at center, the sophomore, number 12, Cheyenne McGee. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Wolves at shooting guard, the freshman, number 44, Harper Holbrook. The Lady Tigers are 6-23 on the season, coached by Kelly McIntosh. And the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County are coached by Troy Wilson. They are 10-16 on the season. Your officials for tonight, Chris Spurlock, Randy Collins, and David Hobbs. And one quick note, Tyler, these teams have met 3 times this season, with the Lady Wolves winning all of them 51-15, 52-8 in the All-A region, girls 14th, and 57-18. In the last 5 games, the Lady Tigers are 2-3. In the last 10, they're 4-6. And the Lady Wolves are 1-4 in the last 5, and they're 1-9 in the last 10. As far as really quick points per game, the Lady Wolves come into the night averaging 41 points per game. Lady Tigers 27 points per game. They're giving up 54 points a game, and the Lady Wolves 44 points a game. And here we go with the play-by-play, Tyler Wolf.
Ball is in the air, and Wolfe County will come down with a tip to start, and we've got a whistle right out of the gate here.
I think they're going to re-jump it here. I didn't see what was going on, but I was checking something there, and here we go again.
Once again, ball is in the air. Wolf will control it now to start it. Here comes Ona Hall coming down with it. She'll get it off to Harper Holbrook. She's up at the top of the key, over to the right wing to Hall with it now. And she is being guarded by Ritchie. Hall up inside, out on the left corner to Bush, up on the left wing now to Holbrook. 7:40 to go in the first quarter as we've got the girls' match underway. Holbrook, a bounce pass to the right to Hall. Hall works it up inside. Bounce pass left corner to Holbrook. She'll go for a baseline jumper. A long one, shot up, no good. And a rebound this time, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Yeah, it's going to go over to the Lady Tigers of Jackson City. Good battle there. The shot was good there by Holbrook, just could not get it to fall. And now Jackson City going to take advantage of the turnover.
Robinson will inbound it for the Lady Tigers. She'll get it into Turner. Turner gets it back off to Robinson. Robinson going to bring it down the right lane across the timeline with it. She's being guarded by Bush, and now she's double teamed. A bounce pass over to Ritchie. She'll work it up inside, one-hander. Couldn't get it. Rebound, Hannah Bush of Wolfe County. as Bush will bring it up with a bounce pass inside, fakes it actually and maintains it, gets it over now to Hall and gets it up inside to Cox. The one-hander couldn't get it, and a foul on the Lady Tigers.
That was a nice pass inside there by Hall. Worked for those two fouls coming up. His foul's going to be on Kerrigan Turner, her first, team first. Want to make a quick comment. The Lady Wolves are in a 1-2-2 full court press. They were able to break it. It's big.
Cox, first free throw is up, no good.
I'm sorry, check that. The Lady Tigers were able to break it as the first free throws you mentioned there. Miss Wolfe County tonight, 49.6% free throw shooting team.
Second free throw, Cox is no good. And a rebound this time, Jackson City. It's Robinson coming down with a rebound, and steps called against Jackson City. Back over to Wolfe County.
Again, the press giving the Lady Tigers trouble. Lady Wolves not bouncing, not getting a break off of it. And it's really causing some mess. To see how the Lady Wolves continue to do that throughout this quarter.
Hall will inbound it to Holbrook. She'll get it off to McGee. Back up to Holbrook on the top of the key. Bounce pass inside to Cox. Over out on the left corner to Bush. Bush back out on the left wing to Holbrook. Back out left corner to Bush. She'll fire a three. That one good for the Lady Wolves. And it's Wolfe County 3, Jackson City 0 early on. Robinson with it with a bounce pass over to Turner. Turner going to dribble it down the left lane, and it goes out of bounds.
And they're going to say a turnover. Last touch by the Lady Tigers. Second turnover as Ona Hall was right on that. Back to the Bush three. She squared up, got her feet set in the corner, knocked it down, and now Wolfe County already have the Lady Tigers with 2 turnovers, and we don't even play a minute and 40 seconds of the game.
Hall going to get it into Bush. Over down to Holbrook, a left corner three, and it's good for Holbrook.
Got the hot hand.
Wolfe County has got this one at 6-0, and here comes Jackson City, and we got a whistle and a foul on Hall of Wolfe County.
Be the first team foul on the Wolves in this game. So as you mentioned, a 6-0 run here early. They got the hot hand from beyond the arc.
And here comes Jackson City with it. And a turnover and a steal by Bush of Wolfe County, as Bush will get it up on the left wing, work it up inside, backs out to the top of the key. Over to McGee. She'll fire a three, and that one bounces out. And a rebound. Cox of Wolfe County. She come down with it over to Hall, over to Holbrook. A three from the left wing. That one bounces off. And it is Cox with a rebound. Out to Holbrook once again. Holbrook, a left elbow jumper, shot up no good. Holbrook gets the rebound, though. Backs it out to the top of the key, out to the right wing to McGee. And on the right corner, works it up inside, back out to Holbrook. Left wing to Bush. She'll drive up inside. And we're going to have a foul on the Lady Tigers.
Be on Curtis. That'll be her first, team second. Couple shots not falling down. Wolfe County, started off hot from beyond the arc. Now 2 of 4. But what's really keeping them with these free throw opportunities, once again, is the second chance opportunities.
And the first free throw for Bush of Wolfe County is good. Gives her 4 points in the game.
And into the ball game will be Faith Combs, the sophomore. She wears number 14 for Jackson City, averaging about a point per game.
Bush setting up for the second one. It's up, and it's bouncing off. And Jackson City going to come down with a rebound. Richie come down with it, and a foul on Wolfe County.
Oh, that's her second.
And they're going to get that on Ona Hall. That's her second.
And now in for Wolfe County will be Chloe Tyra, the 8th grader, averaging 2.1 points per game. She wears number 3.
Jackson City going to bring it up the length of the floor. Here comes Curtis with it, and we're going to have a foul on Wolfe County.
It's going to be their 3rd team foul, and they get this on Bush. That'll be her first. And Tyler, who shot the first 2 free throws there for Wolfe County? I forgot.
That was Miranda Cox, 0 of 2.
Thank you.
And Curtis going to drive in for Jackson City and get the bucket.
Much needed bucket there for the Lady Tigers.
7-2, Wolfe County with the early lead. 5:15 to go, first quarter. The Wolves bring it up the length of the floor. Holbrook with a pass over to Chloe Tyra in the game now for Wolfe County. Tyra gets it out to Holbrook, a right corner 3. That one bounces off, and a rebound Jackson City. And coming down with that rebound was Turner. She'll get it off now to, it looks like Richie. Back over to Turner. And a loose ball, it goes out. Last touch, Wolf, and possession stays with Jackson City.
Yeah, Miranda Cox got the hands right on it as they didn't bring the ball up quick enough, and she was able to slap it away. It stays with the Lady Tigers.
And it is going to be Turner inbounding, and she'll get that one off to Richie for a right corner 3. That one does not go, and it goes out of bounds after the shot. Possession back in favor of Wolfe County.
Even though the Lady Wolves didn't touch it, Hannah Bush on the far side here with the hustle effort And you got to admire her hustle even after the missed three. That was the first three-pointer taken for the Lady Tigers. They're 0 of 1 tonight.
And it is Tyra inbounding to Holbrook as she'll bring it up the length of the floor for the Lady Wolves. A pass over to the right to Tyra now. Tyra going to bring it up top of the key, out to the left wing to Bush. She'll work it up inside, up underneath, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson City.
It's going to be their third team foul. They're going to get this on Curtis, and that's 2 fouls on her really quickly.
And it will be Bush at the line shooting 2 more tonight for Wolfe County. Her second opportunity. She's 1 of 2 tonight unofficially from the free throw line. The first 1 of 2 for Bush is up, and that one bounces off.
Jackson City doesn't elect to make a substitution, so we're going to risk it here with the Curtis fouls at 2.
Second free throw for Bush is good. And that gives her 5 points on the night and pushes the Wolfe County lead to 6 at 8-2. And here comes Jackson City, and steps called against the Lady Tigers. Back over to Wolfe County.
That press still giving them fits. Their 5th turnover of the game, and we have a timeout on the floor.
And we'll see if it's going to be a 30 or a 60 here from the officials. And this is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. Back in 30 seconds, this is the 55th District Basketball Tournament on the Wolf. If you're a do-it-yourselfer that likes to service or do repairs to your own automobile, you need to visit Baker's Auto Parts, Highway 15 South in Jackson. Jim Baker and his staff welcomes your business. Baker's is your Napa store in Breathitt County, offering those quality Napa parts and accessories. Baker's is also your PPG Automotive Paint headquarters. When you need parts, accessories, oil, filters, or anything for your automobile, visit the pros at Baker's Auto Parts, your Napa store in Jackson. Give Jim Baker a call at 606-666-2460. 4:30 to go, first quarter. Wolfe County 8 and Jackson City 2. As it is going to be Wolfe County inbounding back into play. Chloe Tyra going to inbound it to Harper Holbrook. Back over to Tyra on the right wing. Tyra going to bring it up to the top of the key. Gets it out on the left wing, and we're going to have almost a near turnover, but maintain the pass in there by Cox. Into McGee, back over to Tyra now on the right wing for Wolfe County. 4:13 to go, first quarter. Tyra over to Holbrook. Holbrook over to Tyra. Jackson City kind of set up in a 2-3 zone defense, and Holbrook up underneath with a put-up. Couldn't get it at the baseline. Cox with a rebound out to the left wing to Bush, up to the top of the key to Tyra. Right corner to Holbrook, up inside to McGee, and steps called against Wolfe County, and possession arrow in favor of Jackson City.
Yeah, second turnover of the game for the Lady Wolves, and we're going to have a substitution. And coming in for Jackson City will be Emma Robinson back in, and also back into the game will be Kendra Combs.
Wolfe County 8, Jackson City 2 is your score. And Jackson City inbounds Noble to Robinson, and a foul on Wolfe County. They'll get Tyra with that one.
Yeah, it's going to be the 14th foul. Chloe Tyra's first. And that press still giving the Lady Tigers all they can handle.
Turner tried to get a pass over into Robinson, and the officials say Bush tapped it out on the pass, so possession will stay with Jackson City.
If she grabs that with 2 hands, she has another steal in the ballgame.
And Robinson will inbound this to Curtis. Curtis up underneath to Noble. Noble with a bounce pass in. It looks like they got that one into Curtis. Curtis, one-hander on the way, couldn't get it. A rebound, Jackson City. The put-up shot there, good by number 22, Kendra Combs of the Lady Tigers. And they've got 4 points in the game.
She stayed right with it, and it paid off. They got the 2 there.
Wolfe County 8, Jackson City 4. Lady Wolves with it. Holbrook out on the left corner to Bush. Bush up at the baseline. One-hander couldn't get it. Cox with a rebound. And stripped away by Jackson City's Curtis there, and we've got a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be on Miranda Cox. It'll be her first team fifth, so now Jackson City in the bonus.
3:20 to go, first quarter. We got the boys match between Wolfe County and Jackson City here in the first round of the boys, 55th District, 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one.
And the scorekeepers and Jackson City coach McIntosh was letting the officials know that's the 15th foul. So coming to the free throw line for the first time for Jackson City tonight will be Emma Robinson, averaging 5.1 points per game on the year.
We will see what Miss Robinson can do here from the free throw line, considering this is the Lady Tigers' first opportunity to down to the free throw line. First one up and good for Robinson.
Closest the Lady Tigers have had it all night tonight, down to 3.
Robinson will get one more here for Jackson City. Shot is up. That one bounces out. And out of bounds. And Jackson City tapped it out. Possession back in favor of Wolfe County.
And the Lady Tigers averaged 38.6 points per free throw percentage, and we got another 30-second timeout on the floor.
Jackson City calls it, and we'll take it with them back in 30 seconds. This is the 55th District Tournament on WCBJ.
Jackson Flowers, Highway 15 South in Jackson, Kentucky, would like to wish all of the teams the best of luck on their road tour up this season. Jackson Flowers appreciate your business, and they're happy to support our high school students. Jackson Flowers also remind you they provide beautiful funeral arrangements when you want to offer your condolences to families after the loss of a loved one. Call 606-666-4009 or 606-272-0560 to place your order. That's Jackson Flowers, Highway 15 South in Jackson.
8-5, your score as we come back with 3:19 remaining in the first quarter. Wolfe County took a timeout there, and both teams have used the 30-second timeout. And now the Lady Wolves have put Hall back in. It'll be something to watch. She has 2 fouls.
Holbrook going to bring it up the length of the floor for the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County here. Passes out to Hall on the right wing. Jackson City in the 2-3 zone defense into Bush on the left corner up underneath at the baseline of McGee for the put up and good for Wolfe County.
Great response after Jackson City cutting it to 3 points. Good angle on the ball and got it.
Lady Wolves with a 5-point lead at 10-5, 2:56 to go. First quarter, Jackson City brings the ball up the length of the floor. Curtis across the timeline to the right wing, top of the key to Robinson. Bounce pass to Turner. She'll fire a 3. That one no good. Out of bounds after the shot. Possession back in favor of the Lady Wolves.
Lady Tigers now 0 of 2 from beyond the arc as a team. Lady Wolves at 2 of 5.
Holbrook dribbles down the left lane with it. Gets it to Bush on the left wing for the Lady Wolves. Back out top of the key to Holbrook. Out to the right wing to Hall. Jackson City in the 2-3 zone defense. Out on the left corner to Bush. Up at the baseline underneath. One-hander bounces off and a foul on the Lady Tigers.
She almost got that to fall, and I believe they're going to get this, and they are on Curtis. And if I'm not mistaken, that is her third, team fourth, and it is. So that comes with 231, and that'll be huge if they lose her. She's their leading scorer at 9.7 points per game on the year.
Bush, the first one of 2 for the Lady Wolves, is good.
Bush now 3 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. And checking in for Curtis will be Riley Ritchie, the freshman, wearing number 32, averaging 7.7 points per game.
Second free throw for Miss Hannah. Bounces off for Wolfe County.
And we're going to have one more shot for the Lady Wolves as there was a lane violation for the Lady Tigers. That was on Robinson.
2:30 to go. First quarter. Wolfe County 11, Jackson City 5. This is the girls' first round of the 55th District Tournament from the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson. Bush, third one coming up for the Lady Wolves, and that one bounces out. And Cox comes down with a rebound for Wolfe County. Stripped away by Jackson City, and coming up with the basketball there is Combs. Or rather, I'm sorry, that's Ritchie. Ritchie, loose ball maintained in there, though, by Turner of Jackson City. And they'll get a bounce pass over to Robinson on the right wing. She'll bring it up to the baseline. Spins around, being guarded by Bush, and the ball tapped out there by Wolfe County. Possession stays with Jackson City.
That was great defense by Hall in the corner there on the perimeter. If she bends down, she has a steal off her knee, just out of bounds, almost had another turnover.
Turner tried to inbound it there and looked like she tried to get that one into Robinson. Tapped out by Wolfe, and possession stays with the Lady Tigers here as Turner will look for the open girl here for Jackson City to get it into. And they'll make a bounce pass to Robinson, and a steal by Bush, and a steal by Jackson City all of a sudden, and a steal by Wolfe County's Cox. And they get it into Holbrook. Holbrook going to take her time with it now. She'll bring it up across the timeline for the Lady Wolves here. 1:53 to go first quarter. They'll get it out to the right wing to Hall now. Hall over to Bush. Bush on the top of the key for Wolfe County. 1:45 and counting first quarter. Holbrook on the left corner. Baseline jumper good for Holbrook and Wolfe County.
That was a nice shot. She took advantage out of the 1-3-1 zone, got in between it, shot it from the baseline. Beautiful shot, largest lead for Wolfe County in the game.
1:30 to go. Jackson City double team there as Turner tried to get it up the floor. Jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow stays with, going to go to Wolfe County.
Yeah, it stays with, on the turnover there. So, okay, after the shot made. So that's the 8th turnover for the Lady Tigers.
And a 3 from Bush. No good. McGee with a rebound for the Lady Wolves as McGee on the right corner, double team, gets it out to Hall on the right wing up inside and bumped in there, but gets it off to Holbrook. Holbrook a jumper from about the left elbow. No good. Rebound this time by Jackson City, Noble comes down with it, loose ball, turnover, and Bush gets it for Wolfe County. As Bush gets it over to Hall now, 1:07 to go, first quarter. Hall dribbles, and she'll get a bounce pass to Holbrook here, down to 1 minute. Wolfe County 13, Jackson City 5. Holbrook over to Hall on the right wing. Hall going to dribble up inside, goes in for a jumper and a foul on Jackson City.
And this will put Wolfe County in the bonus the rest of the way, and they're going to get this on Bella Noble her first. So now both teams in the bonus the rest of the way as the Lady Tigers switched up to a man there out of the zone. It didn't help too much. And now Hall with her first trip to the line tonight looking for her first point of the game.
First one of two for Hall is good for Wolfe County.
And substitution coming back in. It'll be Faith Combs coming in for Kendra Combs for the Lady Tigers.
Hall going to go up for the second free throw, and it's good for Wolfe County. And it's Wolfe County 15, Jackson City 5 to a 10-point lead for the Lady Wolves. 51 seconds. Jackson City with it in a turnover. Steal Wolfe County. Hall to Holbrook for three, and that one bounces off. Hall with a rebound, though, underneath, and we're going to have a foul here.
And back to the free throw line they will go as they're going to get this on Turner. That will be her second. Team 6. So Hall 2 of 2 tonight. Got two big ones here.
Hall back of the line for Wolfe County for the second time tonight at the free throw line. First one of two, no good for Hall. She'll get one more, though.
Big crowd starting to pull. Well, somewhat big crowd. We got a lot of people behind us starting to pull in here.
Second one bounces off for Hall, and a rebound Jackson City. And coming up the length of the floor with it is Noble. Noble going to get it up inside. Loose ball. Turnover. Holbrook gets it for Wolfe County and gets it off to Bush. As Bush off to the races. She's up inside. Gets it up at the baseline. Spins around, and a steps called against Bush. A Wolfe County turnover on them. Back over to Jackson City.
5 turnovers now for the Lady Wolves, 11 for the Lady Tigers. Again, Wolfe County not backing off this 1-2-2 full court press.
And it is going to be, looks like here, Ritchie with it for Jackson City. Turnover, steal McGee of Wolfe County into Holbrook. Holbrook loose ball into McGee. One-hander good for McGee of Wolfe County. We're going to have a foul here.
No, just the player was bending down there for Jackson City. That was Riley Ritchie there. She bent down after the shot. May have gotten hit there, but she seems to be okay.
And Jackson City will inbound the basketball back into play. Turner going to get it into, looks like here, Ritchie back over to Turner, over to Ritchie. And now Robinson with it. And Cox got the steal there, and we're going to have a foul on Wolfe County, and they'll get it on Cox.
Be her second. Both teams with 6 fouls personally, but bonus coming up here. And 2 big ones coming up for Robinson. Robinson 1 of 2 from the line tonight. She has 1 point in the game to go along with 2 rebounds.
Emma Robinson at the line for 2 for Jackson City. First 1 of 2. Bounces in for Robinson.
Coming in for Wolfe County, Riley Holland, the 7th grader, number 10, and also in for Wolfe County, Chloe Tyra again.
Robinson going to get one more from the charity stripe here for Jackson City. She gets set to do so. Second one is up. That one bounces off. Fan Holland with a rebound for Wolfe County. And she'll get it off to Hall. Down to 5 seconds here. Hall out to Holbrook on the right wing. She'll fire a 3. That one bounces off. Tyra with a rebound for Wolfe County. And that's the end of 1. We played 1 complete. It is Wolfe County 17, Jackson City 5, and girls action tonight from the first round of the 55th District Basketball Tournament. And again, Wolfe County 17, Jackson City 6, Jackson City 6. And we will take a break here and come right back in 60 seconds with the second quarter on WCBJ, the Wolf.
Hey, February is still giving you the winter blahs. Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm. We can show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. And don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, ROSEBROS.com. See new Skechers slip-ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
Visit Scott Barnett and the staff today at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street in Jackson, for all of your electrical and plumbing supply needs for your next project. They also carry a wide variety of heating and cooling systems, along with metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4, and Saturday, 8 until noon for your convenience. Phone 666-4052 for Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, proudly serving Breathitt and the surrounding counties since 1982.
17-6 as we get ready to start the second quarter. Jackson City will have the ball, trailing by 11. It's going right to left on your radio dial.
Ritchie gets it into Robinson. Robinson going to bring it up inside for Jackson City. A bounce pass to Turner. Turner on the left wing here, being guarded by Tyra. Up inside, left elbow jumper. That one no good. And a rebound. Well, it goes out of bounds as McGee tried to get it for Wolfe County, but possession going to stay with Jackson City as McGee lost control of it trying to get it.
And Riley Holland, the seventh grader, back in for the Lady Wolves. And out will be Tops.
And Turner going to inbound it to Robinson for Jackson City. Robinson spins around with a bounce pass to Noble. A jumper from the free throw line bounces off, and ball out of bounds after the shot. Possession back in favor of Wolfe County.
Jackson City's had some good sets offensively. They just rushed them just a little bit, not being able to fall. I look for them to they should try to drive a little bit more, see what they can create offensively.
And it is going to be Holbrook getting it into Bush now. Bush going to work it up inside for Wolfe County. Right corner to McGee. She'll fire a three. That one bounces off. And Tyra with a rebound over to Holbrook for three from the left wing. That one bounces off. Tyra rebound put up. No good. And a rebound in there by Turner of Jackson City. Turnover and a steal by Bush of Wolfe County. One-hander goes off. And we're going to have a foul on Jackson City.
Yeah, they're going to get this on Emmy Robinson. That'll be her first, team first. And we've seen a lot of fouls already in this game, Tyler. We saw a total of 12 in that first quarter.
Bush at the line for two for Wolfe County here, and the first one of two for Miss Bush is good.
That makes her now 4-7 from the free throw line tonight to go along with 7 points and a rebound.
Bush going to get one more from the charity stripe for the Lady Wolves. Second free throw up, and it's good. Wolfe County 19, Jackson City 6. Girls action here in Jackson tonight as Jackson City brings the ball up the length of the floor. Ritchie into Noble and a steal, and Wolfe County gets it. Bush going to bring it up the length of the floor for the Lady Wolves here as Bush gets it off to Holbrook. Holbrook going to work it up inside. Jumper from the left elbow. Good for Holbrook.
Took advantage, got by her woman, and just took it right to the basket, pulled, and made it. Nice shot.
Wolfe County starting off a 4-0 run in the second quarter over Jackson City here as it's 21-6 all Lady Wolves, and a one-hander this time by Ritchie is no good, and a foul on Wolfe County.
Yeah, it's going to be on McGee. That will be her first, team first. And now going to the free throw line tonight for the first time will be the freshman Riley Ritchie. She's worked really hard in this game. Really liked some of her tough aggressiveness on the boards and some of the passes.
First one of two for Miss Ritchie. Bounces off for Jackson City. She'll get one more, though.
And coming back in for Jackson City, something to watch. Addie Curtis, she's got playing with 3 fouls.
Ritchie going to get one more here for the Lady Tigers.
And out was Kendra Combs for the Lady Tigers.
Second free throw, Ritchie bounces off, and it's Bush with a rebound for Wolfe County as she'll bring it down the left lane, up to the left wing, left corner, Holbrook, a three on the way, bounces off. Tyra with a rebound for Wolfe County, the put up underneath, and no good. And a jump ball on the floor on the rebound. And possession arrow going to be Jackson City.
Now stay with Wolfe County.
Wolfe County, my mistake. As Bush inbounds it to Holland on the left corner. Over to Tyra. Tyra. Over to Holland on the left corner now. 6:22 to go first half. Over to Bush on the top of the key. Right wing to Holbrook. Back out to Bush. Bush going to work it up inside. One-hander couldn't get it. And a foul on Jackson City.
Yeah, a little bit of a late call there. And Bush is going to go to the line for 2. And they get that on Emmy Robertson, her second, team second. Tonight, Hannah Bush, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Wolfe County overall 7 of 14. Lady Tigers 2 of 4.
Bush second time at the free throw line this quarter. First one of 2 for Bush. Good for Wolfe County. Bush get one more here. And that first free throw pushed the Wolf lead out to 16, 22-6. She can make it 17 with the second free throw should she hit it. And the shot's up, and she does. 23-6 all Wolfe County over Jackson City early on as the Lady Tigers inbound it. Noble going to get it off to, and a turnover Jackson City and a steal by Bush of Wolfe County again. Here comes Bush across the timeline, working it up on the inside. Bounce pass into Tyra. She lost control of it. And a turnover. Nope, they're going to say Jackson City tapped it.
Yeah, it was off the shoe there of the Lady Tigers. So Wolfe County very fortunate to keep position. Good thing that ball didn't go down the steps because when it does, it's kind of a nightmare for teams here during games.
Bush over to Holbrook, a right wing three. That one bounces off, and it is McGee with a rebound out to Holbrook. Holbrook going to get it over to and a turnover near turn. Yes, it is going to be a turnover as Jackson City does get the steal, and we're going to have a jump ball here. Looks like maybe.
It's going to be a foul, and it's going to be on Wolfe County's Riley Holland. That'll be her first, team's second. That was just the sixth turnover of the game for the Lady Wolves, as compared to 15 for the Lady Tigers. And now Wolfe County, Tyler, has backed off the 1-2-2 press and going to let Jackson City have some room bringing the ball up the court as 2-3 zone now has Wolfe County dropped into.
Robinson of three from the right wing before Jackson City, no good. McGee with a rebound for Wolfe County over to Chloe Tyra. Now Tyra up on the right wing, gets it into Bush. Bush over to Holbrook. Holbrook, jumper from the left elbow, money for Harper Holbrook of Wolfe County.
That's her sweet spot, Tyler. She's already done that 2 times in this quarter, and as you said, been money and automatic both times.
Kerrigan Turner going to bring it up the length of the floor for the Lady Tigers. In now to Curtis. They'll get it into Robinson. Out to Turner. Turner on the right wing. Handoff pass to Robinson, a three on the way. That one bounces off, and coming down with a rebound is Curtis of Jackson City, and we're going to have a foul.
Loose ball foul there, reach on Chloe Tyra, her second, team third. And substitutions coming back in. Going out will be Faith Combs, and in for Jackson City will be Kendra Combs.
And Kerrigan Turner will inbound it for Jackson City here as Turner will inbound it to Ritchie, a left corner three. That one no good. A rebound. Curtis put up no good. A rebound in there by Combs. And the ball gets tapped out there by Wolfe County. Possession stays with Jackson City.
Yeah, after the shot on the rebound, it was blocked. So Wolfe County, both teams having a block or 2 blocks for the Lady Wolves so far.
Turner gets it into Ritchie for a left corner three, and it's good for Jackson City.
They needed that huge three after starting 0 of 5 from beyond the arc, now 1 of 6.
First bucket in this quarter for the Lady Tigers, as it is Wolfe County 25, Jackson City 6. A three by Bush is good of Wolfe County. And that's her second three in this ball game for the Lady Wolves, and that pushes their lead to 19 at 28-9. Turnover Jackson City and a steal Wolfe County. Here comes Holland getting it off to Holbrook. Holbrook going to bring it up to the top of the key, out to Bush. Bush going to work it up inside. One-hander rolls off, and the rebound this time, Ritchie of Jackson City, as Ritchie dribbles, and the ball goes out.
And it stays with Ritchie there, or Jackson City. Back in is Noble. And who hit that three for Jackson City? Tyler, I'm sorry I missed that a second ago.
Riley Ritchie.
That's okay. Okay, thank you.
Yep, Ritchie. And now Jackson City inbounds the basketball back into play. Here comes Turner inbounding to Ritchie. Back over to Turner, over to Ritchie on the top of the key. Over to Turner, a left wing three. That one bounces off and a rebound Jackson City. And coming down with it is Curtis, and a foul on Wolfe County.
It's going to be their fourth.
Hannah Bush going to be called with that one, her second.
Jackson City 1 of 7 from beyond the arc as a team tonight.
Addie Curtis at the line for 2 for Jackson City. The first 1 of 2. No good for Miss Curtis. She'll get one more, though.
That was her first trip to the free throw line tonight. Jackson City now 2 of 5 as a team from the line.
4 minutes to go in the first half, and the second free throw up for Curtis is no good either. And McGee comes down with a rebound for Wolfe County, and she'll get it off to Bush, as Bush is going to bring it up across the timeline, up to the top of the key, over to Holbrook on the left wing, back out to Bush. 2-3 zone defense here by Jackson City. Into McGee, one-hander rolls off. And McGee with a rebound for Wolfe County, and now she's going to get it in to, it looks like, Bella Hall in the game for the Lady Wolves, into Hannah Bush. Bush going to bring it up to the left wing, out to the left corner to Holbrook. She's going to work it up inside, up at the baseline to Holland. A put up underneath, couldn't get that one. McGee with a rebound for Wolfe County, out to Hall. She'll fire a three. That one bounces off Holland with a rebound, though. And we're going to have a whistle here. Jump ball is the call. Possession, Jackson City.
7th turnover of the game for the Lady Wolves after that good battle there. Just seeing Wolfe County, they've opened their lead up as another substitution. Lady Tigers going to bring in Combs, and out will be Noble. but Wolfe County is really set up by making crisper passes, clearing up on the offensive boards, pushed it out to 19. Closest Lady Tigers had it was 8-5 early on.
Turner gets it off to Robinson, and a foul on Wolfe County.
Yeah, they're going to get this on Holland. That will be her second, team fifth. So now already in the bonus for the rest of the way will be the Lady Tigers. And correction from earlier, they're 2 of 8 as a team from the free throw line. Robinson 2 of 4, Curtis 0 of 2, and Richie 0 of 2. And no substitutions for either team here.
Curtis at the line to shoot 2 more here for Jackson City tonight. The first one is, nope, actually, take that back. That's the line for Jackson City. Hard for me to read that with her ponytail.
Looks like that's going to be Robinson. I've been there before, Tyler. I know what that's like. They do this during regional time. As we have a substitution, Aubrey Collinsworth, number 11, in for Wolfe County for the first time tonight. She gives Holland a breather.
Robinson, the second one for Jackson City. She will get that one, though. And it's 28-10. Lady Wolves, 18-point lead, 3:14 to go, first half. And here comes Wolfe County as Bush going to bring it up to the top of the key. Over to Holbrook. Holbrook, one jumper from the free left elbow, rather, is good for Holbrook of Wolfe County.
Does it again, same spot, and nails it. 3 shots there she's made from that angle.
And it's Richie going to inbound it to Curtis, over to Turner, over to Richie. Richie going to work it up inside for Jackson City. A one-handed floater, couldn't get that one to fall, and a rebound Wolfe County as Collinsworth will come down with a rebound off to Holbrook. Holbrook over to Bush. Bush going to fire a 3. That one bounces off. No good, and a rebound this time. Richie of Jackson City as Richie brings it up to the baseline, and we're going to have a foul on, looks like McGee of Wolfe County.
Her second, team 6.
And again, it will be Riley Ritchie shooting 2 more tonight for Jackson City. This will be her second time tonight at the free throw line in this quarter.
She's got 3 points in the game. Hit that big 3 earlier.
First one of 2 for Miss Ritchie, bounces off.
And coming in for Wolfe County for the first time tonight, we will have Trinity Roberts. She's a sophomore, wears number 23, averages about a point a game. And back into the game is Emmy Robinson for the Lady Tigers.
Second free throw for Ritchie, bounces off as well. And it is, Jackson City come down with the rebound there. It was Noble getting it.
And it'll go over to Wolfe County. Possession arrow in their favor.
Holbrook going to inbound it for the Lady Wolves here. 2:30 to go first half. Wolfe County 30, Jackson City 10. First round of the girls' 55th district tournament tonight from the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson. As Bush will bring it up to the top of the key for Wolfe County into Hall. They'll get that one into Roberts. Roberts up at the baseline. They'll get it into Collinsworth. Into Holbrook. Holbrook a jumper. Good for Holbrook of Wolfe County.
An amazing 13 points for her tonight. She's gone off.
2:07 to go first half. All Wolfe County 32-10 over Jackson City. Turner up at the top of the key into Curtis. Curtis gets it out to Robinson. Robinson up at the baseline. Double teamed. And turnover looks like, yes, Harper Holbrook gets it for Wolfe County and gets it into Bush. As Bush going to get it up across the timeline here. Down to 1:45 to go in the first half. Bush, long pass. Up underneath him there to Collinsworth of Wolfe County for her first points in the game.
And that brings up a roar from the Lady Wolves fan base, and that was great positioning for Collinsworth. Took advantage of the mismatch and laid it in.
Ritchie into Turner, back over to Ritchie for Jackson City. She's guarded by Holbrook, now double teamed. A steal by Holbrook of Wolfe County. She goes in, nobody to guard her, put up underneath, couldn't get it, and a rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow, Jackson City.
Both teams had a battle for it there, and coming in for Wolfe County will be Kalissa Bailey, number 45. And also back into the game for the Lady Wolves, Chloe Tyra.
Also checking in for Wolf is Hunter Spring.
And Jackson City will inbound the basketball back into play. Robinson going to get it off to Kerrigan Turner here for Jackson City. Down to 1:12 to go in the first half. Turner off to Ritchie, back to Turner, over to Robinson on the right wing for the Lady Tigers. Over now to Ritchie. Jumper from the left elbow, rolls out. And rebound, it's tapped out. And they're going to say Wolfe County last touched it. Possession, Jackson City, it will stay.
Yeah, last touch by Trinity Roberts. Great battle by her and Robinson there on the boards. Just a tough break there for Wolfe County to not come down with it, but enjoying a 24-point lead right now.
Turner gets it in there to Noble. Put up no good rebound. Wolfe County as Roberts come down with it, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson City.
They get this on Holbrook or Villanobel. That will be her second, team third.
57 seconds to go in the first half. Wolfe County 34, Jackson City 10. First round girls action of the 55th District basketball tournament tonight in Jackson, as it is going to be Hall inbounding to Tyra for Wolfe County. Tyra going to bring it up top of the key. 2-3 zone defense by the Lady Tigers over to Hall on the right wing. Back out top of the key to Tyra. Loose ball maintained in there by Hall. Almost a turnover by Wolfe County. And, it's going to be a turnover on Wolfe County. Possession back in favor of Jackson City.
Yeah, she stepped on the out-of-bounds line there, and that's what caused the turnover. 8th turnover for the Lady Wolves. Now, if you're the Lady Tigers, you got to find a way to score here right before halftime, where you get a 2 or a 3.
Turner going to fire a 3. Jackson City bounces off. Fan Roberts with a rebound for Wolfe County here, and a whistle. And we're going to have a foul.
Actually, was just knocked out of bounds by the Lady Tigers, so it stays with the Lady Wolves with 30 seconds.
And it is going to be Bella Hall. She'll inbound now to, looks like Tyra for Wolfe County here. Chloe Tyra up across the timeline with it for the Lady Wolves. And a turnover, Jackson City with the steal and a whistle and a foul on Wolfe County, and they're going to get that one on
Tyra. That will be her third. And so now team 7th and the Lady Tigers will come to shoot 2 free throws, and that's going to be Riley Ritchie. Hope she's okay. She's been favoring her back all throughout this quarter.
Still a tough player battling it out, though, giving it everything she's got, though.
3 points, 0 of 2. Oh, yeah, not denying her work ethic tonight. She's been all over the place, and that might be what's caused some of that pain.
And the first 1 of 2 there for Ritchie is good for Jackson City.
She's got 4 points and is 1 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And Ritchie going to get one more here for the Lady Tigers. And a second free throw up and bounces off. And it is Wolfe County with a rebound. Here comes Tyra coming down with it for Wolfe County. And she'll get it across the timeline down to 15 seconds. Tyra. And she tried to get a pass up underneath there to Kalisha Bailey. She didn't see it, a little too hard on the pass there. Possession back in favor of Jackson City.
Bailey had an aggressive rebound, though, down there at the other end. And now Jackson City got to go quick to get a basket here. 5 seconds.
Turner going to fire a 3 for the Lady Tigers. No good. And the ball out of bounds after the shot with 1.1 seconds left in the first half. Wolfe County will inbound it here to wind down the first half. As it will be Bella Hall inbounding to Tyra. Tyra half court. Nope. She's not going to attempt anything. And they're just going to let the clock run out. And we've played 1 half complete. Halftime right now of the first round of the girls' 55th District basketball tournament. Wolfe County 34. Jackson City 11. We'll send you back to the station now for about a 4-minute break and get a word in with all of our sponsors, and we'll come right back with first half stats and more on WCBJ, the Wolf.
Here's George Minks with Tim Shore Chrysler and Hazard. George, it's been a crazy year in the car business.
Yes, it has, Randy. You need to come up here and check us out at Tim Short Chrysler and Hazard. We have got a whole lot full of new inventory and the best prices on pre-owned inventory.
George, are you still buying vehicles?
Yes, we're buying them every single day. We've got a whole team just dedicated to finding vehicles. Go to our website, timshortchrysler.net. where you will find the best prices of any pre-owned car in the state of Kentucky, guaranteed.
Tim Shore Chrysler, Hazard.
Tax season is here, and nobody likes watching their money disappear. So here's the deal. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, taxes are on us. That's right. We cover the taxes, so you keep more of your refund. Upgrade to the latest phone, save big up front, and walk out feeling way better about tax season. But hurry, this offer won't last forever. So stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to find out more. Taxes on us right now at Appalachian Wireless because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Each year, millions of people in the United States are injured in accidents. Many of these accidents are unfortunately caused by preventable carelessness. The law protects those harmed by negligent parties and allows the injured to seek compensation for their suffering. If you or a loved one has been injured in an accident resulted from negligence, that's when you need the help of a trusted friend like Todd Martin of the Martin Law Office. Todd and his colleagues have years of experience representing people across East Kentucky. Give them a call, 606-785-5045. Or call the Salyersville office at 606-349-6171. The Martin Law Office, Hindman, Salyersville, Moorhead, and Jackson.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6, on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Your local Wolfe County Farm Bureau agents in Campton are Susan Cable and Roy Kelly, 606-668-3485.
Don't let pain slow you down. At Hazard ARH Orthopedics, we specialize in diagnosing, treating, and repairing bones, joints, and connective tissue. From knees and hips to shoulders and elbows, our expert team offers the latest non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Plus, no referral is needed. That's right, you can schedule you at Hazard ARH Orthopedics by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
This is Jeff Hamilton. My wife Jessica Moore Hamilton and I were recently blessed to purchase the Breathitt Funeral Home. We believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final service within a reasonable budget. We welcome the opportunity to price match, and we offer pre-need burial policies that lock in the price and are transferable like all pre-arrangements. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
For over 25 years, we fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let's fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
At halftime, it is 34-11 of the girls' opening round of the 55th District Tournament as the Lady Tigers of Jackson City trail the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. We'll go through the stats quickly here. For the Lady Tigers, they had 19 turnovers. Emmy Robinson, she had 3 points. She was 3 of 6 from the free throw line to go along with 3 rebounds and 2 fouls. Addie Curtis had 3 fouls. 2 points, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds. Kendra Combs, 2 points and 1 rebound. Riley Ritchie, she had a 3-pointer and 1 free throw. She was 1 of 4 from the free throw line to go along with 2 rebounds. Kerrigan Turner, 2 rebounds. Bella Noble, 1 rebound. Faith Combs, 1 rebound. I had a total of 14 rebounds for the Lady Tigers. They shot 3 of 12 as a team from the free throw line. And for the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County, Ona Hall, 2 points. 2 of 4 from the free throw line to go along with 1 rebound. Hannah Bush, she was 7 of 10 from the free throw line. She had 2 fouls. Ona Hall also had 2 fouls. Hannah Bush had 13 points to go along with 2 rebounds. Miranda Cox had 3 rebounds and 2 fouls. Cheyenne McGee had 4 points, 2 fouls, and 6 rebounds. Harper Holbrook, she had 13 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Chloe Tyra, she had 3 fouls and 3 rebounds. Riley Holland, 2 fouls and 2 rebounds. And Aubrey Collinsworth had 2 points, 1 rebound. Trinity Roberts, 2 rebounds, and 1 rebound for Kalissa Bailey. Wolfe County shot 8 of 16 as a team from the free throw line to go along with 10 turnovers. They had 24 rebounds, so it was 24-14 in the rebounding edge. At the end of the first quarter, it was 17-6. Lady Wolves over the Lady Tigers, and we're here to halftime 34-11. The closest the game was 8-5 as Wolfe County jumped out on a 7-0 run. Lady Wolves shot 3 of 14 as a team from beyond the arc in that first half, and the Lady Tigers shot 1 of 9. 2 blocks for Wolfe County, 0 to the Lady Tigers. We'll be back in 3 minutes on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
If you're a do-it-yourselfer that likes to service or do repairs to your own automobile, you need to visit Baker's Auto Parts, Highway 15 South in Jackson. Jim Baker and his staff welcomes your business. Baker's is your Napa store in Breathitt County, offering those quality Napa parts and accessories. Baker's is also your PPG Automotive Paint headquarters. When you need parts, accessories, oil, filters, or anything for your automobile, visit the pros at Baker's Auto Parts, your Napa store in Jackson. Give Jim Baker a call at 606-666-2460.
Your friends, Craig Robinson and Nick Napier, the owners of Hutch Automotive, your CarQuest store on Highway 15 in Jackson, and Tire Works on Highway 15 in Jackson. And remember, when you need automotive parts or tires, call your friends at Hutch Automotive at 666-7546. And when you need tires, call 666-4927. That's Hutch Automotive, your CarQuest store, and Tire Works of Jackson.
Jackson Flowers, Highway 15 South in Jackson, Kentucky, would like to wish all of the teams the best of luck on their road tour up this season. Jackson Flowers appreciate your business, and they're happy to support our high school students. Jackson Flowers also remind you they provide beautiful funeral arrangements when you want to offer your condolences to families after the loss of a loved one. Call 606-666-4009 or 606-272-0560 to place your order. That's Jackson Flowers, Highway 15 South in Jackson.
Barnett's Plumbing and Heating is a local family-owned business with over 35 years of experience. They offer services and have license for electrical work, plumbing work, heating and cooling work. They do septic tank installations and also work with sewer lines and gas lines. Give Ricky Barnett a call at 606-568-5226. That's 606-568-5226, and Ricky will take care of you pronto. That's Barnett's Plumbing and Heating, Jackson.
If February is still giving you the winter blahs, Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm. We can show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. And don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, ROSEBROS.com. See new Skechers slip-ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
Visit Scott Barnett and the staff today at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street in Jackson, for all of your electrical and plumbing supply needs for your next project. They also carry a wide variety of heating and cooling systems, along with metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4, and Saturdays, 8 until noon for your convenience. Phone 666-4052 for Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply. Proudly serving Breathitt and the surrounding counties since 1982.
11 as we're 35 seconds away from the start of the third quarter here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum. 34-11 at the girls' opening round of the 55th District Tournament. Wolfe County in control of the Lady Tigers here on WCBJ The Wolf. And just really what happened was basically in that first half is neither team could really find the three-point line. Wolfe County protected the ball better after they laid off the press. Jackson City was able to get better shots, but Wolfe County, Holbrook going really off. Her and Bush have just really been the stars of the game so far, just really moving the ball and get the points for Wolfe County. Wolfe County will have the ball going right to left on the radio dial to start the third quarter. Should be an interesting second half, the first of the doubleheader tonight here on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
Handout to Hall will inbound for Wolfe County to start the third quarter. She'll get it into Harper Holbrook, and she'll bring it up to the top of the key for the Lady Wolves here. Wolfe County 34, Jackson City 11 is your scoring girls action at the moment. Bush to Holbrook, back over to Bush on the left corner, up inside to Cox, back out top of the key to Holbrook. She'll fire a three. That one bounces off, and McGee with a rebound for Wolfe County. Back out to Holbrook on the top of the key. Holbrook will dribble. Jackson City set up in a man-to-man defense here as they'll get it off to Bush. Bush going to get it off to McGee up on the right corner to Holbrook. Out to McGee. She'll fire a three. That one good for McGee of Wolfe County.
It's her first of the game and 7th point. Fourth free three-pointer now made by the Lady Wolves tonight with their largest lead at 26.
37-11 all Wolfe County. Here's Jackson City, and the ball tapped out of bounds there on the near still by Holbrook of Wolfe County. Possession stays with the Lady Tigers. As it will be Robinson, she'll inbound it to Ritchie. Ritchie going to bring it up to the top of the key for Jackson City, being guarded by Hall. Hall almost got a near steal, but the ball maintained in there by Ritchie of Jackson City. She'll drive up inside and gets it up underneath to Curtis. Curtis, a one-hander, couldn't get that one to fall. She'll get the rebound, though. And she'll work it up one more time for a put up. Couldn't get that one to fall. And Cox comes down with a rebound. Loose ball. Cox still has it for Wolfe County. And we're going to have jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow, Jackson City.
Good effort there as Wolfe County with their 11th turnover. They're battling. It's that time of the year. You give it all you got. It's win or go home now.
And it is going to be, it looks like here, Turner inbounding for Jackson City. She'll get it off to Robinson. Robinson, double team, steal by Holbrook of Wolfe County. As Holbrook going to work it down the middle across the timeline here for the Lady Wolves. As Holbrook up at the top of the key, little bounce pass in there to Bush inside the paint. She'll back away to the top of the key over to Holbrook. She'll work it up inside. One-handed layup underneath. Couldn't get that one to fall. And the ball out of bounds. And last touch, Wolf in position, Lady Tigers.
Yeah, good angle there for the Lady, causing that to get the possession back was Riley Ritchie. She was all over that for the Lady Tigers. Got another chance to get into this lead.
And it is going to be, it looks like here, Ritchie off to Turner. Turner and gets it into Curtis. Curtis put up underneath, couldn't get that one to fall, and a foul on Wolfe County.
Yeah, it's going to be their team first. It's going to be on Cox, her third. Two big free throws coming up here for Curtis. This will be her second trip to the line where she is 0 of 2 tonight to go along with 2 points.
Curtis, second time at the free throw line this evening. She's 0 of 2 unofficially right now from that spot. And the first 1 of 2 for Curtis is good for Jackson City. She'll get one more here. 37-12, all Wolfe County at the moment. 6:12 to go, third quarter. Second free throw on the way from Curtis. It's up. And it bounces off. And we got a rebound, Bush of Wolfe County as Bush going to bring it up the length of the floor for the Lady Wolves. And gets a long outlet pass out to the right corner to Hall, up underneath at the baseline to Cox. She's sealed off to Hall now on the right elbow. She'll back away to the right corner, back up in the inside. Cross-court pass to McGee, top of the key to Holbrook. She'll go up inside. One-handed jumper coming up, no one, and no good. Cox with a rebound put up and good for Cox of Wolfe County.
Her first points of the evening and her 5th rebound. Just got the body and laid it in. Great hustle effort there for her to get the points.
Ritchie with it for Jackson City. She'll get it off to Robinson on the right wing. Robinson with a bounce pass to Ritchie. She'll work it up inside for the Lady Tigers. One-hander couldn't get that one to fall. And we're going to have a whistle on a rebound here. Jump ball's the call. Possession arrow, Wolfe County.
They battled on the balls there, and Bush had positioning and got the rebound, but then right away being tied up, they keep possession, looking to add to this lead.
Hall into Holbrook, back over to Hall now as she's double-teamed. Hall down the right lane through traffic here. She's double-teamed again, and the ball goes in the backcourt, but she maintains it, though, for Wolfe County. As that double-team defense there by Jackson City, giving Hall a 5th there. A bounce pass to Bush, and steps called against Wolfe County. Back over to Jackson City.
Their 13th turnover of the game. Yeah, the 1-2-2 press again. We've seen both teams use this tonight. Jackson City turned it on there. Wolfe County didn't know how to respond to it. And, hey, it worked. It cost a turnover, and now the Lady Tigers with another chance to score.
And it is going to be Ritchie here for Jackson City. She'll get it off now to Robinson. Robinson. And we've got a whistle here. And ball out of bounds. And possession stays with Jackson City as Holbrook tried to get the steal there. As it will be Robinson with a bounce pass into Curtis for the Lady Tigers. Curtis going to go in with a one-hander. Bounces in nicely for Curtis.
Her 5th point of the game. Got that one in good positioning. Took it right to the basket. Paid off.
Holbrook, long pass to Bush up at the baseline inside to Cox. Put up underneath. That one bounces off, and Hall with a rebound. A little jump shot good for Ona Hall of Wolfe County.
Yeah, her 4th point of the night to go along with 2 rebounds and a couple of steals. Good eyes there. Knocked a big shot down for the Lady Wolves.
4:30 to go, third quarter. Jackson City with a basketball. Turner and a steal by Hall, or gets it rather into Cox for Wolfe County, and another loose ball maintained by Cox, though, into Ona Hall now for Wolfe County. And we're going to have a bump foul in there on the floor, and it will be against Ritchie of Jackson City.
It's going to be on Riley Ritchie. Yes, her team first, just a bump. She moved her feet there. Hall went right after, caused the foul. Good heads-up play there by Ona Hall.
Hall going to inbound to Holbrook for Wolfe County. Out to the left corner to Bush. She'll fire a 3. That one bounces out. McGee with a rebound and a foul on Jackson City. They'll get Kerrigan Turner with that one there.
Yeah, that'll be her 3rd, team's 2nd. And this will be the first trip tonight for the free throw line for McGee, where she has 7 points to go along with 8 rebounds.
And McGee, the first 1 of 2 is up, and that one bounces off.
Wolfe County now 8 of 17 is a team tonight from the free throw line, and Villanova back in. Out for Jackson City will be Kendra Combs.
McGee going to get one more here from the charity stripe tonight for Wolfe County. The second free throw up, and it bounces off as well. Cox will come down with a rebound here, and we're going to have a jump ball on a rebound. Possession arrow, Jackson City.
And we're going to have a player still on the court there for Jackson City. Slow to get up, but Vela Noble is okay. Telling her coach, letting Coach McIntosh know. Lady Wolves now 8 of 18 as a team from the free throw line tonight.
And it is going to be Robinson inbounding the basketball back into play for Jackson City. She'll bounce it into Ritchie as Ritchie gets it off to Robinson out on the left lane. Guarded by Hall. It'll bounce pass to Turner. Spins around, gets a pass off now to Ritchie. And out on the right corner to Curtis. She'll work it up at the baseline for the Lady Tigers. Double teamed. And a turnover steal by Ona Hall of Wolfe County here. She'll get the steal, and a long outlet pass underneath to Holbrook at the basket. Steps against Wolfe County. Possession back in favor of Jackson City.
Got a little too excited there, and now Jackson City will bring Faith Combs back into the ball game, and going out will be Noble. 3:47 remaining. Largest lead of the game for the Lady Wolves, 41-14.
And it is going to be, it looks like here, Ritchie getting it into Turner. Turner going to bring it up across the timeline. Over to Robinson for Jackson City, up into Curtis at the baseline. Curtis, one-hander underneath, couldn't get it, and a foul on Wolfe County.
Yeah, they're going to say Cox pushed off there. That's going to be her fourth, team second. So that's big for the Lady Wolves. And now Curtis, 1 of 4 from the line tonight. See what she can do here. Had a little bit of a struggle.
First 1 of 2 for Curtis. Bounces out.
And now in for Cox will be Holland for Wolfe County.
Curtis going to get one more from the charity stripe for the Lady Tigers here. 41-14, all Wolfe County at the moment. 3:34 to go in the third quarter. Curtis, second free throw is up, and that one bounces off as well. And a rebound this time, Holland of Wolfe County. She'll get it off to Ona Hall. As Hall will drive down the left lane with it up on the left wing. Left corner to Bush. Bush going to dribble. Get it off to Hall at the baseline. A jumper on the way. Couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound Holland, and we're going to have a foul on, looks like Jackson City on a rebound.
It's going to be the third team foul, the Lady Wolves, and they get that on
Curtis.
Yep, that's her fourth. Or excuse me, check that. That's her third. Or no, it's her fourth. I'm sorry. Had it right the first time.
Holland for 2 for Wolfe County. First 1 of 2 bounces off.
And coming right out will be Curtis. Back into the game will be Kendra Combs. And this is Holland's first trip to the free throw line tonight, looking for her first point of the game.
Second free throw is up for Holland, and that one bounces in.
And they're going to say, no, it didn't count as there was a lane violation, so negate the free throw and the point. Tough break there for the Lady Wolves.
And Jackson City will inbound it back into play. Robinson going to get it off now to, it looks like, Ritchie. Ritchie going to bring it up across the timeline for Jackson City. Off down to Turner. Turner over to Ritchie on the left wing. 3:05 to go, third quarter. Ritchie up inside. Little hook shot underneath. Couldn't get it to fall. And Ritchie does get the rebound. And we've got a timeout, Jackson City. And we'll see if this is going to be a 30 or a 60 here from Kelly McIntosh. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back at 30 seconds. This is the 55th District Basketball Tournament on WCBJ, the Wolf.
You're rocking with the Wolf. 103.7 WCBJ, Hampton Jackson.
February is still giving you the winter blahs. Rose Brothers has a cure. We can't magically make it warm. Show you what's new for spring. Stop in and see all the new arrivals from Skechers Slip-ins. Shoes designed to slip on hands-free. Just step in and go. With casual and athletic styles for men and ladies. Don't forget, we always have layaway, so you can shop now and wear later. And see what's new anytime on our website, rosevros.com. See new Skechers Slip-ins for spring at Rose Brothers.
Zoom action, Jackson City with the basketball. 41-14.
Holland with it there, and a foul.
They get that on Ritchie of the Tigers. That's going to be her, second. Team fourth.
Holland inbounds to Holbrook for Wolfe County here. She'll take her time with it, gets it across the timeline over to McGee on the right wing for the Lady Wolves. Back out to Holbrook, over to Bush. Bush up to the inside and a whistle and a foul on Jackson City.
So Lady Wolves will be in the bonus the rest of the way as they're going to get this on Turner, and that's going to be her fourth. Bush tonight, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Looking for her first points in this half. She had 13 in that first half.
First one of 2 for Bush is good of Wolfe County.
Give her 14, now the largest lead of the game, at 28 for the Lady Wolves.
Bush going to get one more, and the shot is up, and that one bounces off, and a rebound, Ritchie of Jackson City. And we got a whistle, and we're going to have another foul call here on Bush of Wolfe County.
This will be her team third. And now Wolfe County, after that miss from the free throw line, 9 of 20 as a team overall. Or excuse me, 9 of 21, I'm sorry.
Robinson will inbound to Ritchie as Ritchie will get it up to the top of the key. Wolfe County in the 2-3 zone defense here. Ritchie for the Lady Tigers up on the left wing being guarded by Tyra. Gets it off and a turnover and a steal. Wolfe County as Bush will come up with a basketball for Wolfe County. And she tried to get a bounce pass in there to Tyra. Tyra didn't see it and it went out and turnover Wolfe County possession Jackson City.
Yeah, just wasn't looking, no communication there on that part. Just rushed it a little bit. And now Jackson City with an opportunity to get some more points here. Better offensive possession than their last trip down.
And it is going to be Turner getting it off to Robinson. Back over to Turner. Turner over to Ritchie. Ritchie on the left wing up inside to Turner. A jumper from the free throw line bounces off. Turner with a rebound, though. Gets it off to Ritchie for a jumper from the left elbow, and it's good for Ritchie of Jackson City.
That was a nice shot by Ritchie. Stepped into her shot, leaned in, knocked it down with confidence. Huge bucket there for the Lady Tigers.
And it is going to be Holbrook with it up on the top of the key for Wolfe County. Off down to Bush, back over to Holbrook. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Over to Tyra on the right corner. She's up at the baseline. She'll go in with a one-hander, and she couldn't get that one to fall. Holland with a rebound for the Lady Wolves. She sealed off. And she tried to get a little bounce pass there and just got it out of her hands, throwed it out. Turnover Wolfe County back over to Jackson City now.
And Aubrey Collinsworth back into the ball game, and she'll give McGee a breather. That 1-3-1 zone defense on that last possession really gave the Lady Wolves a fit. As now coming in will be for Wolfe County Trinity Roberts, and also coming in will be, as the hair was in the way there, Bella Hall, the 8th grader, 1.6 points per game on the year.
And Jackson City will bring it up the length of the floor here. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Wolfe County 42, Jackson City 16. Girls action first round of the 55th district. And looked like Ritchie tried to get a pass off in there to Robinson. It was tapped out by Hall by Wolfe County. Possession stays with Jackson City as Robinson will inbound it down to Ritchie as Ritchie will work it up for the Lady Tigers inside. Turnover and a steal by Trinity Roberts of Wolfe County. And we've got a whistle. Steps against Roberts of Wolfe County. Turnover on them. Back over to Jackson City.
Good defense there on both ends for both teams. And now Lady Tigers will look to get another bucket like they did on the previous possession beforehand.
Faith Combs going to inbound it for Jackson City. She'll get it in there. Looks like to Turner. Turner into Ritchie. And we're going to have a push foul in there by Wolfe County.
As she went to shoot, it was a reach there on Riley Holland. That will be her third, team fourth. So Wolfe County, they commit one more foul this quarter. Both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. And they're going to say it's on the floor, so a non-shooting foul.
Faith Combs will inbound it for the Lady Tigers and gets it in. Well, she tried to get it into Ritchie, but it was tapped out there by Bella Hall on the defense for Wolfe in position, staying with Jackson City once again.
Since Bella Hall's been in this third quarter, she's been all over the ball like glue.
Turner will inbound to Noble. Noble a put up underneath, couldn't get it. Holland with a rebound for Wolfe County, gets it out to Tyra now. Chloe with it, drives up to the basket. One-hander on the way, bounces in for Chloe Tyra of Wolfe County.
Her first points of the night. She got it that time. She missed a layup earlier. Made that one count.
53 seconds to go, third quarter. Jackson City brings it up to the top of the key. Turner to Ritchie, a three from the left wing, bounces off, and it is Robinson with a rebound. She's double-teamed. Loose ball, and Trinity Roberts looks like she got it there for Wolfe County, and a jump ball on the floor here. And possession, Wolfe County.
So that's going to be the 24th turnover of the game for the Lady Tigers with 40 seconds remaining.
Hall will inbound it to Miss Chloe Tyra now for Wolfe County, down to 35 seconds. Tyra going to bring it across the timeline for the Lady Wolves up to the top of the key. Swings a pass to the left to Roberts, out on the left corner to Holland now. Back out left wing to Roberts. Roberts dribbles, guarded by Robinson, down to 22 seconds. Roberts over to Tyra. Tyra going to try to work it up here to the top of the key for Wolfe County as she's trying to run the clock down to end the third. Tyra gets a pass off to Hall. Hall back out to Tyra. Under 10 seconds here. Tyra. And a backcourt violation call on Wolfe County as they caught Tyra's foot backstepping the mid-court stripe and possession arrow Jackson City.
That was great defense by Combs to keep pushing her back. And just right there, Miss Tyra wasn't aware of where she was. Solid turnover and defensive possession by the Tigers there.
Turner to Ritchie, 5 seconds. Over to Turner on the left wing. Over to Robinson for three from the left corner. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter. Wolfe County 44, Jackson City 16. We'll come right back in 60 seconds for the fourth and final quarter. You're listening to the Girls 55th District Basketball Tournament on WCBJ, the Wolf.
Hi, this is George Minks here at Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky. If an automobile is something that you're needing, we have got an amazing selection right now. We got some unreal deals. I'm going to give you just a few examples. We got new Ram trucks right now that you can get up to $18,000 off. Grand Cherokee, some of them you can get up to $10,000 off. And I want you to go to our website because I am so confident in our pricing on our pre-owned vehicles. We have the best deals, not just in Eastern Kentucky, the state of Kentucky. We feel confident in the whole country. JimShortChrysler.net. You will find the best deals on all pre-owned vehicles, new vehicles. We cannot be beat, and we look forward to earning your business. We got lifetime warranties on our new ones, and financing has dropped like crazy. You can come in here now and get a really, really good interest rate. Get down here and see us and take advantage of these deals. And we appreciate all you guys. Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky.
Start of the fourth quarter here on WCBJ, the Wolf, as the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County lead it over the Lady Tigers of Jackson City. Going left to right on your radio dial. Lady Tigers with the ball.
Turner will inbound it to Ritchie to start the fourth quarter. Turner going to fire a three from the left wing, and the ball gets stuck between the rim and the backboard on the shot possession area of Wolfe County.
Tough break there, and now they're looking for assistance to get that down, and we got another game on tap tonight, Tyler.
Yep, we got a boys match 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Wolfe County and Jackson City for the first round of the 55th District Boys Basketball Tournament. Of course, the winners of both games tonight respectively played Breathitt County in the championship games and the girls championship game Wednesday night, boys championship game on Thursday night here from the Fairce Woods Coliseum. As Wolfe County will bring the basketball up the length of the floor here. Here comes Tyra up at the top of the key, pass over to the right wing, and a turnover steal by Jackson City as Ritchie comes up with a steal, drives to the basket, one-hander, and a foul on Wolfe County as Ritchie tried to go up for the shot. And they're going to get Bella Hall with that foul for Wolfe County.
It's going to be her first, team first. And as Ritchie goes to the free throw line, 1 of 4 tonight, 6 points.
First 1 of 2 for Ritchie is up, and it's good for Ritchie.
That one was pretty, nothing but net.
She'll get one more here for the Lady Tigers. Ritchie getting set for the second one here for Jackson City. The second free throw up, it's good. 44-18 all Wolfe County as they bring the ball up the length of the floor. Hall will inbound to Tyra now for Lady Wolves up across the timeline with it. She'll bring it up to the top of the key over to Roberts now on the left wing. Jackson City in the 2-3 zone defense. Roberts on the top of the key. Pass over to Hall on the right wing for a three. That one no good, and Holland saves it for the rebound and gets it into the hands, though, of Jackson City as it looks like Robinson come up with it there for the Lady Tigers, and she's up at the baseline. And that ball goes right out of bounds, tapped out by Wolfe County, and possession stays with the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, Robinson didn't see it from behind as Tyra came up there and knocked it out of bounds, and Lady Tigers very fortunate to keep possession.
Turner going to inbound it down to, it looks like Bush, or rather, I'm sorry, that is Noble. Noble gets it into Curtis, and a jump ball is the call. Possession Jackson City.
Yeah, just good defense again there, keeping it tight, making sure no one does anything crazy. Jackson City holds on to the ball.
Turner inbounds to Curtis, back to Turner. Turner double teamed, gets it off now to, looks like there, Ritchie. Ritchie, a jumper from about the right elbow. That one bounces out. Curtis with a rebound, though, for the Lady Tigers, and a steal in there by Holland, and we're going to have a jump ball. Yep. Possession, Wolfe County.
25th turnover of the game for the Lady Tigers.
6:58 to go in the girls' match here. as Wolfe County will inbound the basketball back into play, as it will be Bella Hall doing so for the Lady Wolves here. Hall will inbound it to Tyra. Tyra going to dribble, get it up across the timeline here for Wolfe County. Tyra over to Roberts now on the left lane. 6:47 to go. Roberts double teamed and it was a turnover. I would believe in a steal and a foul going to be called, and they're going to get that one on Tyra of Wolfe County.
Yeah, it's going to be her fourth, team second, as the loose ball foul there. Great defensive effort for the Lady Tigers to cause that turnover. Still giving it all they got here with 6:40 remaining.
Turner going to inbound it to Ritchie for Jackson City. Ritchie up on the top of the key for the Lady Tigers. She'll work it up inside. A little layup shot underneath. Couldn't get it. And a foul again on Wolfe County. And they are going to hit number 11 with that foul, Collinsworth of Wolfe County.
Yeah, Aubrey Collinsworth, that'll be her first team first. She's got 2 points tonight, 1 rebound. And now back to the free throw line again will be Ritchie, where she is 3 of 6 from the night with 8 points and 3 rebounds.
First one of 2 for Ritchie. Bounces off.
Coming back in for Wolfe County will be Kalisha Bailey. And also back in will be Turner for the Lady Tigers. And Holland back in as out Collinsworth for Wolfe County.
6:35 to go in regulation of the girls' match here between Wolfe County and Jackson City. Ritchie going to get one more from the charity stripe for the Lady Tigers, and the second one up bounces off. And Hall comes down with a rebound for Wolfe County, and she'll get that one off to Tyra. And Tyra going to bring it down the right lane across the timeline with it for the Lady Wolves. Tyra gets it off to Hall on the right wing. She's double teamed, spins around, pass to the top of the key to Tyra, out on the left lane to Roberts now for Wolfe County. Roberts, left corner to Holland. Holland out to the top of the key to Tyra. 6:10 and counting to go in this one. Tyra over to Roberts now. Roberts dribbles over now to Tyra. Tyra down the right lane over to Roberts. Roberts gets it off to Holland. Holland gets it over to Tyra. Tyra dribbles, spins around, gets it off to Roberts. Wolfe County just taking their time with it here. Roberts off to Tyra. Over to Hall. She'll fire a 3 from the right wing. That one bounces off, and Jackson City pulls down the rebound. It's in the hands of Curtis here. Oh, collision there. Jump ball on the floor. Possession stays with Jackson City.
Tyra and running into each other there with Ritchie. Just a tough situation there. Both girls all right, though.
Turner going to inbound it to Ritchie for Jackson City. 5:30 left. As Ritchie will bring it up to the top of the key, over to Curtis on the right wing. Curtis going to work it up inside. Spins around, and we're going to have a foul on Wolfe County.
Yeah, they're going to get that. I'm sorry. My apologies.
No, you're all right.
It's going to be on Trinity Roberts, her first, team fourth. And then they like the foul. Well, earlier here, 1 of 6 Curtis from the free throw line tonight. Tyler with 5 points and 6 rebounds.
Curtis, first one of 2 up for Jackson City, is bouncing off.
4 of 19 Jackson City as a team from the free throw line tonight. That's a lot of free throws missed. Tough break for the Lady Tigers.
Curtis, second one up. That one bounces off as well. And Holland with a rebound for Wolfe County, as Holland will get that one off to Tyra. Down to 5:15 left to go. Wolfe County controlling this one, 44-18 over Jackson City. Girls action. Tyra off to Hall. Hall up inside for Wolfe County. And they get that one up into Bailey, and a steal turnover as Jackson City gets the steal. And Ritchie comes up with it for the Lady Tigers. And they're going to call a foul there on Chloe Tyra of Wolfe County, and that is going to be Miss Tyra's 5th, if I've got my count right.
Yep, she is fouled out of the game, and now Jackson City will be in the bonus, and Hall will come in for Tyra of Wolfe County. And after this first free throw's up, and at the free throw line again, Miss Ritchie, she's 3 of 8 tonight with 8 points. And now Hall comes in for Tyra, who fouled out.
Ritchie going to get set for 2 free throws here for the Lady Tigers tonight. First one of 2 for Miss Ritchie bounces off. She had one more here for Jackson City. Second free throw, Ritchie is up, and it's good. 44-19. Wolfe County still maintains a 25-point lead in the basketball. Here is Hall. Will bring it up across the timeline for Wolfe County. Hall with it. Going to get it off to Bella Hall. Bella and a turnover and a steal by Jackson City there as Robinson will come up with a steal for Jackson City as she'll drive it down the right lane up on the right wing. She'll get that one into Richie. Richie dribbles up inside. One-hander couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound, and Richie tried to save it, and it bounced off the foot of a Wolfe County player there, so possession stays with Jackson City.
Great effort there by Riley Richie. Nobody had control of the ball. The ball went out of bounds. Richie threw it off of Bailey, and they kept possession. Excellent play.
And the ball goes out of bounds as Bella Hall tried to get the steal for Wolfe County on the inbound from Jackson City. She tapped it out. Possession stays with the Lady Tigers here as Turner will inbound it to Richie for Jackson City. Richie off now to Robinson for a three. She couldn't get that one to go. And Richie going to fire a three from the left wing for Jackson City. That one bounces off. And Curtis with a rebound for the Lady Tigers. One-hander good, and the foul from Wolfe County.
Wow. That's a great play.
They're going to get Roberts with that foul there for Wolfe County. That's her second.
Curtis will be at the line, shoot one.
And Curtis will get the extra one here for Jackson City. Shot up. Bounces off. Ona Hall with a rebound for Wolfe County, though. As Hall gets it up across the timeline, brings it up toward the top of the key here for Wolfe County. Down to 4 minutes to go. Hall over to Roberts, left wing three. That one bounces off. And Hall with a rebound, though, for Wolfe County. Ona Hall going to bring it back out top of the key. Up on the right lane, 3:55 remains in this contest here. Hall with a bounce pass to Bella Hall. Into Riley Holland inside the paint. Double team back out to Ona Hall on the top of the key. As she'll dribble. She's guarded in there by Kendra Combs with a bounce pass over to Trinity Roberts now. Roberts over to Hall, 3:40 left. Hall works it up inside. Over to Bella Hall on the right wing for a three. That one bounces off the rim, and Bella Hall will get the rebound for Wolfe County over to Ona Hall up at the baseline on the right corner. She'll work it out to the top of the key here for Wolfe County. Hall out to Roberts. Roberts up inside. Off to Hall. Ona Hall for Wolfe County. Dribbles as she's double teamed here. Into Roberts. Roberts up toward the baseline with it for Wolfe County. Back out left wing to Ona Hall. She's on the left corner with a bounce pass inside underneath to Holland. A put up. That one over and no good. And ball out of bounds. And a last touch. Jackson City's Richie there on the rebound. Tapped it out. And possession stays with Wolfe County as Holland will inbound it back into play.
We have a substitution for Jackson City back into the ballgame. Will be Faith Combs. Out will be Kendra Combs.
3:01 left. Holland into Roberts. Out to Ona Hall on the left wing for Wolfe County. Hall dribbles with a right hand here. Dribbles back up inside the paint. Bounce pass into Roberts at the baseline. Put up. Bounces in for Trinity Roberts of Wolfe County.
So her first points of the game. Good pass and good ball movement to pay off for the easy two.
And it's Richie up across the timeline with it here for Jackson City. She'll fire a three. That one falls short. Roberts with a rebound for Wolfe County. Off to Ona Hall with it now. She'll bring it up the left lane across the timeline for the Lady Wolves here. And we're going to have a foul there on Richie of Jackson City.
Yeah, it'll be her third, team first. So just the first team foul for the Lady Tigers, excuse me. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 60-second timeout, Tyler.
And we'll take it with them. 2:29 left. Wolfe County 46, Jackson City 41. Back in 60 seconds. This is the girls' 55th District Basketball Tournament on WCBJ, The Wolf.
February. It's all about connection. And let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
46-21, 2:29 remaining. The Lady Wolves with the lead, and we have a little kid on the court who has made it from one end to the other. Cool. And now back on the court is the little kid there. And now her mom's come and got her. Pretty cool just to see that there. And Wolfe County will have possession of the ball. 2:29 remaining. Timeout reset really quickly. Wolfe County has 4 timeouts, and the Lady Tigers have 2 timeouts remaining.
And it is going to be, it looks like here, Wolfe County inbounding to get this one back underway. Trinity Roberts will inbound it here for Wolfe County. And she'll get it into Ona Hall. Hall going to work it down the right lane here, guarded by Ritchie. Hall spins around, gets back out to Roberts. Roberts going to work it up inside. And a loose ball here, and a turnover and a steal by Jackson City, as it is going to be, looks like here, Robinson with a loose ball for the Lady Tigers, off to Turner. Turner going to get it up across the timeline, out to Ritchie on the left wing, back to Turner on the top of the key. She'll fire a 3. That one bounces off, and it's Bella Hall with a rebound. She lost control of it, and now Robinson got it for Jackson City, into Curtis, over to Turner for 3. Money for Kerrigan Turner of Jackson City.
Nice shot.
1:48 to go, fourth quarter, and we got a whistle here and a timeout on the floor.
Substitution there as Holland will come in for Hall for Wolfe County. They did just a quick substitution. Referees do that sometimes so the coaches can get their subs in.
Bella Hall going to bring it up the length of the floor here for Wolfe County, as she'll work it up to the top of the key, over to Roberts now. 1:35 to go. Wolfe County going to get set to take on Breathitt County in the girls' championship Wednesday night. Turnover and a loose ball, and another loose ball, and a jump ball on the floor, and possession arrow. Didn't see where the signaled that to.
It's going to go over to Wolfe County.
Wolfe County.
Yeah, ref Hobbs there had a good eye on it and just pointed over that way.
And Holland going to inbound there to Collinsworth. Collinsworth, one-hander, bounces off. She'll get her own rebound on the put up, no good. And Hall with it for Wolfe County. We got a whistle.
It's going to be on Holland, her 4th, team 7th. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up here at the other end for the Lady Tigers. And it's going to be none other than Miss Turner, who just knocked down the big 3. She's also got 4 rebounds tonight for the Lady Tigers.
Turner going to get set here for her first free throw tonight for the Lady Tigers, and it's up and good.
No subs for either team there. Nice basket there.
Turner will get one more here for the Lady Tigers. Second free throw up, and it bounces and rolls off there, and Holland going to come down with a rebound for Wolfe County as Holland gets it off to Hall. Hall down the right lane across the timeline. Loose ball. Hall maintains it for Wolfe County, and we got a whistle. And a foul on the way here. Nope, timeout. Wolfe County. And this is a 30-second timeout. We're just going to keep it right here for the moment, as we have just got 1:10 left to go in the game. Wolfe County 46 and Jackson City 45. We will have the boys match, first round of the 55th District Basketball Tournament, also tonight from here at the Fairce Woods Coliseum. It'll come up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And that one will also feature Wolfe County and Jackson City right here on WCBJ The Wolf. Stay tuned with us tonight. Wolfe County inbounds to get the ball back into play here with 1:10 remaining in the contest. Wolfe County 46, Jackson City 25 is the score. Girls action of the 55th District Tournament. Hall with a pass, and Holland gets it there for Wolfe County. And a turnover and a steal by Ritchie, and we're going to have a jump ball here on the floor.
Stay with Jackson City. Coach Wilson not happy with the lack of ball protection there for the Lady Wolves. Still going at it hard, even with a 21-point lead this late in the game.
And it is going to be Robinson to Turner for 3 for Jackson City. That one no good. And it is Collinsworth with a rebound, and steps are called against Wolfe County on a rebound possession, Jackson City.
Big turnover there, and now the Lady Tigers with a chance to get it under 20 again.
Curtis going to inbound it for Jackson City. She got that one into Turner, over to Ritchie for 3 from the left corner. No good. And a rebound, Bailey of Wolfe County. Bailey bounces, gets it off to Bella Hall across the timeline. Hall going to work it up inside. One-handed floater. Good for Bella Hall of Wolfe County.
2 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Her first bucket of the night. Big shot there for the 8th grader.
And it's Jackson City with it. 35 seconds left. Ritchie being guarded by Hall. Ritchie going to work it up inside over to Turner on the left wing. Out to the right wing now to Robinson. Bounce pass to Ritchie. She'll fire a three. Good for Ritchie of Jackson City.
Ritchie.
Bank is open late there. Nice shot.
Down to 15 seconds here. Wolfe County with it. Trinity Roberts dribbling, and she's going to try to hold it down here. Wolfe County is anyway for one last shot to end this one. Holland spins around, double teamed off to Roberts, down to 5 seconds. Roberts bounce pass to Hall. Three from the right wing, bounces off. Bailey rebound put up, and that's your ball game. Final score, Wolfe County 48 and Jackson City 28 is your final tonight in the first round of the girls' 55th District Basketball Tournament from the Fairce Woods Coliseum in Jackson. And now the Lady Wolves will get set to take on the Lady Bobcats of Breathitt County for the 55th District Girls Championship Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. And to tell you what we are going to do right now for the moment here, we are going to go ahead and get ready here and take an extended musical interlude break here as we are going to get set for the boys matchup here between Wolfe County and Jackson City. And we should get that one tipped off here in about 20 minutes or so. So we're going to take a break and let you hear some rock and roll programming for about 20 minutes or so, and we'll rejoin here in about 20 minutes for the boys matchup of the 55th District Tournament between Wolfe County and Jackson City. But to repeat the final score in the girls match, Wolfe County 48, Jackson City 28. And we'll be back here in just about 20 minutes for the boys match. You're listening to the 55th District High School Basketball Tournament from WCBJ 103.7 The Wolf.